my version of the Hangman game and its functionality of its code. This is my final script right here, and this is my command window and my figure 1. So I will show the different ways that this code can be run. So initially it shows the user the dashes representing the amount of letters, and it will also prompt the user to guess a letter. In the case that the user guesses it correctly, it will reveal the letters in the dashes and also display a "you guessed correctly" message. In the case that it guesses incorrectly, it will tell the user that it has guessed incorrectly and begin drawing the hangman figure. In the case that this has already been guessed, it will display the message "you have already guessed this letter, please try again," and it will not draw any lines as it does not count as an incorrect guess. In the case that there is 2 characters instead of 1 in the input, it will let the user know that it's an invalid input and to try again. And in case that there is a number instead of a letter, it will display the same message. Supposing that the user does not guess the word correctly, or does, it will play the victory sound and display the message "you win, the word was summaries." And it will show the hangman right here. And in the case that it is guessed wrong, it will show the "you lose" message and play that sound, as well as revealing what the word was and the final hangman figure right here. This is my final project script. So first it just clears the command window, it picks a word, a random word. So this is a function that I have created using the dictionary provided in workshop 6. So this is just my function called pick word, no input, no output, no input arguments. It just reads in the dictionary text provided, and again, read dictionary is a function I have adapted from the workshop as well. And it chooses a word randomly and also converts that word from a string to the characters. And then here it just creates a matrix repeating with the hyphen. Note that it's not an underscore, as the underscores blend together and the user cannot tell how many letters there are in the word. Therefore, I decided for easier user experience to use hyphens, as they have small gaps in between. The number of guesses are set to 9, as in a traditional hangman game, the amount of lines are the amount of incorrect guesses you can get, and as soon as the last leg of the hangman is drawn, the game is considered over. So that is 9 lines right there. And I've created a vector for the guessed letters, which I can append the letters inputted by the user into. I've also have a code beginning before the beginning of the game to reset the figure in the case that the figure is still on from the last round. And then this code is checking the answer and plotting if it's incorrect. So here it just uses conditional statements to check whether if it's more than one character, or a letter or number, or whether they've already guessed it, and so on will happen in those cases. This also checks for the correct answer, and it will display that message and reveal the letter in the hidden letters. It will also it will load in the win sound, and it will also play the sound. Otherwise, it will deduct from the guesses. It will draw the related line on the plot, on the figure, sorry, and it will also display that message. The access is padded as you can see the user can see the hangman clearer because if it's not padded, the first line will be on the bottom of the edge of the figure, and it's really not easy to see. Here is just not a function, sorry, a piece of code that I've adapted from the MathWorks website for how to draw a 2D circle on the figure, and I've just changed the center point. And if the guesses equal 0, it will load in the losing sound or the death sound, and it will play it as well as displaying this message. And these these lines of break will break out of the while loop up here. So while this is all true, it will break out of it, which is considered the end of the game. Thank you.